sustainability really is about balancing between protecting the environment, good livelihoods for people and well-being, and also ensuring that businesses and companies can thrive.
大家好. We're visiting a farm today in China. China, as you know, is a big agriculture.
After so many years of working for environmental NGOs, I really wanted to see how to incorporate sustainability into business practices. And so I set up my company to really help companies in their sustainability transition and really implementing these practices.
We know that sustainability is such a big word. It sounds a little bit vague to me, but can you give us some examples of what we can do in terms of sustainability practices for whether that's tea production, as you mentioned, or soybean production?
I mean, each agricultural product has their own sustainability challenges, we can say. So when we work on implementing sustainable practices, we follow principles and criteria. So these usually incorporate ensuring compliance to local laws and regulations, also ensuring social aspects such as good work conditions, ensuring that there's safety measures in place. But sometimes it can be challenging to change the ways of the farmers if they're very used to doing their farming a certain way, and adapting new practices can be quite challenging. And in that situation, we try different ways to communicate with the farmer, sometimes engaging with the local government to see how to work together. And also, sometimes we bring together buyers who all have an interest to buy sustainable products. So for example, last year we worked with a group of companies that wanted to buy sustainably produced corn. And so we helped to bring them all together, and that would incentivize one farm to produce all sustainably verified corn. With some of China's phrases, ecological civilization and humans living in harmony with nature. I think that really encompasses what sustainability is, where we can balance between environmental protection and economic development.
Your customers are very diverse as well. For those who don't have enough knowledge about China, how do you use your experience to help them understand what's going on here?
I think there's been so much interest in China in these past few years, and especially China-Brazil. This year it's the China-Brazil 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations. And so we're seeing a lot of Brazilian delegations coming to China and wanting to learn more about China, which I think is great. We need more of these people-to-people dialogue and cultural exchanges. And of course, recognizing that as foreigners living in China, we have a different perspective. But I think it's really valuable to have both the Chinese perspective and also foreigners' perspectives